Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside. And that would have been some goal.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Fernando Torres is a name that jumps out. At his absolute best, he's unplayable. That love of running behind defensive lines has always been his forte, and with the right service, he could absolutely thrive here.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And the shot! Goal! Inter!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer for Inter after 12 minutes is number 17.
So, a breakthrough already. Guardiola.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Rummenigge. That's a shade optimistic. Torres. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's been flattened there. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Bergomi. Dixon. Passes short and sharp. Beraldo. Here's a player who has defined a generation. But it's gone back to the keeper. Beraldo. Beckenbauer. Yeah. Rummenigge. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Look at the space here. And that has been clubbed away. Deep cross. He gets big. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Defence opting here for strength in numbers. Nakata. Lovely ball and a real chance now. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! Oh, crossbar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
It's Ronaldinho. Vieira makes the interception. Well, a clinch with the rangefinder there. It's evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's one! Cleared without complication. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Inter Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, it's come loose. Guardiola. Beraldo. Odo. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Almost an hour gone. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rummenigge. He's got full! Managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, that's a key interception. He can run onto that. And through to the goalkeeper. Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And he skips past his man. No, that was never going to make it. Beckenbauer. And it's Vieira. Now it's Messi.
Bayern Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hidetoshi Nakata. Coming on to replace him is number 4, De Bruyne.
Mohamed Salah. Somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rummenigge. He's in, surely! Well, that was very necessary.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a decent clearance. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field is...
He's come through and he's had a quick look
11,
inside.
Bergkamp.
Ronaldo letting this one clear. Guardiola. For De Bruyne. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bit... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rijkaard could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous! Get a throw in. Isak was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
KVARATSKHELIA. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes in for the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So we're still where we started right now. Davis. Just eases him off the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's the chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Just the... Isak! It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Bruno Fernandes. Isak. Davis. Davis made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? And it's Ronaldinho. And Dixon. And it's Azar. Neymar. Full played for Rijkaard. And here's Ronaldinho. Inter Milan finding their passes. KVARATSKHELIA! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
A 1-0 lead established.
Indicated.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, he's played it in low. And the finish! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at the interval from either side. Bastoni. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away, and the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Number 14.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. And he was quick to react. Bruno Fernandes. Sane looking to get on the end of this. Can he put it away? Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the ball was recovered.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang,
The
you
attendance
peg
for
back
this
again.
match was 71,550.
Isak, and the counter is on. Palmer, decent hit! Oh, Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rodri. And they've got rid. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
Can he finish? It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking
The
for.
goal scorer.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Manchester United with 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Bruno Fernandes.
Nicely intercepted.
Number 2, Partey. Coming on the field, number 22,
Isak.
Dani Olmo. Number 3,
It's all a little bit
Ruben
desperate,
Neves.
but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mohamed Salah.
There will be 5 minutes added
A lot of
time.
space here, a real opportunity.
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, played right into his path. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Palmer. Coming on to replace him is number 17.
And he thumps it clear. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at
then,
hand,
Jim.
as it's time
Well,
to
there
announce
was a
today's
distinct
winning
lack
lottery
of
numbers.
clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey.
Oh, shooting chance!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big, and he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So, a breakthrough already.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And that has been knocked clear.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice bit of trickery. KVARATSKHELIA. KVARATSKHELIA finds himself offside. And it's Cruyff. And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the runner. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Works it forward. He's in space and looking for options. That's really well cleared. Now it's Ronaldinho. KVARATSKHELIA. Has a look and has a go. He's done very well to get to that.
KVARATSKHELIA clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Right yard, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, this looks sharp. KVARATSKHELIA! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And he's picked out the run. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's got the shot away!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And now the hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
KVARATSKHELIA actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's gone back to the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
Please
that
take
is the
this
state of it
opportunity
at the
to pay
break.
a visit to our
1-0.
official store where memorabilia
It's a
from today's
dressing
match
room
are
that
now available.
needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far.
Substitution
if the pep
for
talk
Inter.
works, we may
Number
see a
7,
very different side second half.
Ronaldinho.
We need to.
Coming on to replace him
So we're
is
just settling back into
number
this second
20,
half.
Messi. Substitution.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rodri. Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely weighted ball. He's through, now is he in? Now the finish! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rodri. And it's Messi. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Maldini gets it away. He's tried one! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try
The
when you
attendance
consider
for
the
this
rate.
match was 80,314.
And here's Hazard. Messi. Back when it goes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's KVARATSKHELIA. He's having a go. Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hazard. Messi. There's the shot. And it's in.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Toif.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Maldini gets across to intercept that. And it's Batistuta. Deftly away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hazard. Five minutes left on the clock. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Cantona.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move.
Real chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And that will be it. Inter Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until
Just
the
a quick
end.
announcement, we would like to inform you that
Your final thoughts,
CCTV
Jim?
is now in
Inter
operation
lost their
for
way
your
after
safety.
falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There is a massive sense of expectation. Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
No, that was never going to make it. Nesta. And it's Nesta. Gently done. And here's Cruyff. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Messi. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Inter Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Batistuta. Batistuta. He's... Oh, shooting chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And it's Hazard. Hazard has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff. Cruyff. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming. And it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mohamed Salah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cruyff. Szoboszlai. That's a nicely measured pass. And Batistuta! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Another moment of magic. He's having a hit! Oh, just wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nesta. And they've got rid. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that...
Now the finish! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Now it's Messi. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Batistuta.
Inter have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Passing nice and neat. Cantona!
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cantona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard gets it away. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now it's Szoboszlai, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Szoboszlai is offering a right smile there.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chouameni. Oh, can he get onto this? Szoboszlai. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. KVARATSKHELIA, got a shot away! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Short changes him with that pass. That is good alertness. That's going to go a long way. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Inter, number 6, Rijkaard. Coming on to replace him is number 21.
He's found a way past.
Substitution in progress.
There's the shot! And he's following up! And yes, it's there! Inter are back in business. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have it. He gets big! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Cavani.
There will be
Just
5
seeing the
minutes
board now,
added time.
it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's quick to snatch it back. Picked out brilliantly. Cleared without hesitation. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Inter certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Kindly make his way to the information centre.
And all that remains for me... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this. Has a go!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold. Owen. That's a nicely measured pass. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
South Korea were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Conte. It's Ribéry. Owen. Now it's Mbappe. This is promising. He's had it nicked away. He's gone forward. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar. Neymar! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's played him through. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Owen. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's good vision.
Mohamed Salah, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Gets a good foot in there. Hazard. And it's Neymar. And here's Messi. Quality ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, no joy this time. Nesta. Rodri. Rijkaard. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard finds himself offside. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
And an exciting one too.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity.
And the shot! It's in! Inter are back in business.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Score for Inter after 50 minutes is number 20.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rodri. And it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Driving on and making good progress. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
KVARATSKHELIA. Beckham. Vardiol, who's on a run down the left wing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Salah. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save them up here, I know. Rodri. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, great play! That's really well manoeuvred. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mohamed Salah.
Well, you just love the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Owen. Number 2, Vardiol. Number 10, Conte. Coming on the field, number 19.
It's headed upfield.
Number
Beckham.
6, Hernandez.
South Korea looking to pass their way through.
Olise.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Neymar, good driving run. Hits one! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Lionel Messi.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And here's KVARATSKHELIA. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Takes on his marker. Salah plays it in. And they're quick to get it back. Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's in on goal. And that is as far as it goes. Inter Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this
everybody,
day one
and
clash.
welcome to today's
And
match.
no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi looking to run onto it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Cruyff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And Cruyff!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, this is a great... And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's got full. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Spread it left. Could move up a gear here. And it's Cruyff. Taken back almost at once. Real chance here. Roberto Carlos! Eto'o! And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 2 then. Mohamed Salah is there to clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, what a ball! Mohamed Salah. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball.
Well played and well cleared. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's shifting through the gears here. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Great ball if he can... Shot a goal! KVARATSKHELIA. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it.
And now,
plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Presentation featuring our guest
Interesting
performance
half,
today.
just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Hazard. That looks a good ball through. KVARATSKHELIA! It's loose now. Oh, what a... Mohamed Salah! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Looking for the run. Messi, and he's got... And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third quarter of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bit too much weight on the pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped
The
it.
attendance for this match was 71,898.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. KVARATSKHELIA.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. KVARATSKHELIA. He's picked his way through. KVARATSKHELIA! Yes, he's done it! Save the best for last! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 86 minutes is
Inter Milan take the lead.
17.
Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Looks to clip it forward. There's the shot! He scores! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
the goal scorer, number 25, Ruud Gullit! Ruud Gullit! Ruud Gullit!
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Inter Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Cruyff. Cruyff on a charge down the left. He's going for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Now it's Messi. And they've got Reed. Dixon. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. That's it for the first period of extra time.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
And 90
traffic to
minutes
be
long
heavy
gone,
after the final
15
whistle
of an
today.
extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
KVARATSKHELIA. He's had it taken off him. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pirlo. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Just a quick announcement, and an
Okay,
exciting one too.
get
We're
set.
about to
We
announce
have
today's entry
penalties.
numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Messi is first to take the long walk. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Mohamed Salah is the next to run the gauntlet. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Eto'o is second man up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Messi is the second man to step up for his team. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
He just did what he was asked.
The third man in the queue. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. KVARATSKHELIA is third in line. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
This to double their advantage. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself. 2 to the good. He must, but can he? Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! Inter Milan fall short in the lottery that Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to. And he'll shoot here! And that certainly packed a punch. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pressing high and with purpose.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through here. Hazard. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's gone loose. Has a shot! Mighty close.
Rodri nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Disappointed with that, and he was quick to react. No goals as yet. White is always looking to play quality balls. Hazard clips it so gently. That looks a good ball through. Luis Suarez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Approaching the half-hour mark. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well played and well cleared.
Referee's given a throw. Rodri. Rijkaard. And he's picked out the run. Bergkamp. Dixon. And it's Azar. Azar with the delivery. And he's managed to get rid. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Neymar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
KVARATSKHELIA. And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over.
Quick announcement,
it
is now
remains
time
goals.
for our special lottery.
So
Please
your
grab
views
the
on the
tickets you
first
were given
half?
when you were walking
Well,
through
there's
the
one
gates.
standout, Peter, that needs improving, and
Substitution
that's the
on the
passing.
field.
All too often it's been
Number
found
21,
wanting, you know, much to the
Neymar.
frustration of everyone
Coming on the
around. And
field
I'd go
is
so far as to say
number
that
24,
it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Nesta. And KVARATSKHELIA. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Griezmann. Messi. Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear
attendance
they've
for this
changed their
match
shape.
was
Certainly when
60,332.
defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Hazard. Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Good-looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. We can run onto that. Oh, shooting chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Griezmann just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Taken back almost at once. Rummenigge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's been won straight back. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter.
Rummenigge. Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained
Please turn
buoyant,
your
and we just
attention
need
to
the
the screen
scoreline
for
to
information
step into
provided
line.
by the local police.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Mbappe.
90 minutes
Number
gone
7,
and nothing between them
Griezmann.
still.
Coming on the field, number 10,
Davids.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 22,
It's Hazard.
Maradona.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. Out of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now, who's going to be first to this? And they've got rid. There'll be a throw-in. Davids. That's a little off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rummenigge. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Extra time reaches half-time.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit
We
to our
have to
official
accept
store
that
where
penalties are
memorabilia
now
from
a
today's match
realistic
are now
possibility.
available.
We'd hate to think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. But the players are evidently tired, and it may come to that. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Hits one! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. It's gone out for a throw-in. Instinctive delivery. Suarez finds himself offside. He's had it nicked away. KVARATSKHELIA. Oh, super ball. Luis Suarez! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking the cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Substitution in progress.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Finds himself unceremoniously shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rodri. Ronaldo does really well to win the ball there. Big chance! Yes, he's done it! And surely that has won the day! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. KVARATSKHELIA taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
To put any litter in the bins provided.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Action has already started. Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rummenigge. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And through to the goalkeeper. Griezmann. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. KVARATSKHELIA, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he spark a counter here? And he welcomes it in, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Salah. And here's Hazard.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That's the throw.
KVARATSKHELIA really added the width there.
Up for a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. KVARATSKHELIA. There he goes, motoring forward. Davids. De Bruyne. And he's had it nicked away. Has a look and plays it forward. Now White.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Mohamed Salah! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a thrilling culmination to the first period, but despite all of that, the two sides still separated by a single
Hello
goal.
attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution for Inter, number 14, Mohamed Salah.
There's the start of the
Coming
second
on
half.
to replace him is number
Inter
11,
can really do with some
Giroud.
bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now, can they get it back? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Busquets. Oh,
The
easy
attendance
pickings
for this
there.
match was
Beautifully policed that
80,314.
midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, red, nice interception. Well, it didn't look... Ah, he's given it away. He's played him through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Giroud. Now it's Hazard. And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Squeeze it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Giroud. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rudiger. Rummenigge.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's lost his man here. Giroud. He's had a hit! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. A giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Nesta with the clearance. No, that's been intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's Griezmann! That's a good run down the left. It's Rijkaard. It's a loose ball. He'll try... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, good spread. The less said about that pass, the better. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bayern Munich finding their passes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, not quite. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Suarez. And here's Messi. Well, they've got it again. Neymar. Well, there's a probing ball. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard. Looking for options for movement. Suarez trying to keep this in. Here, great hit! Fair attempt. And the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Inter really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells.
Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
KVARATSKHELIA. Oh, well played. Gets his pass away. He gets big. Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Griezmann. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
all square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Oh, that was vital. Deep into stoppage time. And here's Suarez. Oh, there's the shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Oh. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
I'm afraid to tell you that
Luis
we're
Suarez
expecting traffic to
taking
be
in the
heavy after the
accolades,
final
having been
whistle
named
today.
man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic...